let's head straight to the crypto space. And today I have two gentlemen there. That's odd, unusual when it comes to crypto conversation. But I have the pleasure of hosting two gentlemen right here. Rume Ofi, we know more virtually. You're always up there for joining us virtually. And all the way from the United States, we have Nova joining us. So both gentlemen just organized the Decentralized Nigeria event. You are the convener, you are the co-convener, yes. So Nigeria collaborating with the United States. Yeah. But let me start from you. You know, Rume, we always talk to you. So what have you observed when it comes to cryptocurrency? Nigeria, the President Bola Tinubu gave an executive order, I think about a month ago or less, yeah? Right. And a lot of things have been happening. What have you observed in the crypto space and the crypto community in Nigeria? That's you, Nova.
Oh, what have I observed?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. So I think it's beautiful what's taking place in Nigeria, that there are progressions made in the crypto space when it comes to regulation, because it gives us an idea of focus on where exactly companies can operate. The more companies can understand how, in this regulatory aspect, can see how they move or where they can move to actually position themselves within the Nigerian market, the more comfortable they can become in trying to communicate with the international market. But it's important that we get that right here in Nigeria. We have to see what's happening in Dubai. We have to see what's happening in the UK, in the United States, in South America. Once we have a good understanding, a lens of what's happening in Nigeria, it's easy to see how we can communicate and make sure that we shake hands with the rest of the world when it comes to the crypto market. Yeah,
and it does look even in the U.S., the conversation is still on about regulation. I know the lawmakers, the Senate are supposed to have something about some crypto rules, you know, and all of that. So it seems everybody's still making progress, learning, and trying to make changes that will be convenient and easily adopted by players in the community.
Yeah, so the United States is moving along when it comes to the regulatory aspect. It's dragging its feet because the government is trying to figure out how to treat crypto in terms of how it faces the fiat world, the traditional finance world. So it's getting a little antsy. You know, we had Brian Armstrong from Coinbase mention that there were some issues as far as what were the details in the regulatory bill. But I believe we will get there. Even if we don't get exactly what we want in the United States, there's always room to improve. That's why I say it's always, I was at the New York Tech Week, and I was at the consulate of Argentina, and I said to the crowd and to the speakers, it's important that we get our regulation straight within our own countries, but we have to see how do we talk to each other so we can keep those doors open. So maybe that will affect how we shape our regulatory, how should I say, space in the United States. We have to talk to each other.
Because nobody is, what's that word, on its own. Everybody has to, at the end of the day, especially when you're talking about digital assets, it's just one global world.
Correct. Like we'll work out real world assets, and that's one aspect of the crypto market. But how do we talk to each other if someone from the United States wanted to be a fractional owner of a bit of real estate in Paris or Nigeria or Australia? It's great that we shape it here, but we have to shape it around the world where that can have a cross-pollination of understanding. That's why it's so important that we get it right in Nigeria, because Nigeria is a huge market when it comes to the African continent.
Yeah, and Rume, I know you have been so excited, meeting, having conversations like this all through the event and all of that. What would you say pops out when you interact with, you know, individuals who are also active in the crypto community in other countries? What pops out? What do you take out of that, and how do you intend to use it?
So for me, it's usually more like, if you are here, you almost think like we're not making progress. But when you see someone that comes all the way from the United States here and saying that we're making progress, in fact, even more than the US at some point, it makes me feel like, man, we're not doing badly. You know, so it gives that conviction, and that's why we're doing what we're doing at Decentralized Nigeria, to make sure we bring the rest of the world to see the uniqueness that we have here in Nigeria, so they can also tap into our young population, our opportunities, because the past years, people leave Nigeria, leave Lagos to other parts of the world to attend conferences, spend a huge amount of money, but we're bringing it to Nigeria, Lagos, so that all of these things have their value here. They come see the uniqueness that we have and tap from that opportunity.
Yeah,
as well.
and I guess it's really important that I like the fact that you use the word uniqueness.
Yes.
So we do not just want to tailor our regulation and operation maybe based on the United States, because
Exactly.
we do have our own uniqueness,
Yeah,
as
yes,
you said.
yes.
But does this erase the fear? You know, some time ago when we talked how perhaps some investors are leaving Nigeria for even neighboring countries in Africa because of maybe lack of certainty or friendly regulations.
Yes.
You know, is that fear off now?
So the fear is really going down now because the presidency is taking crypto seriously. But as a community, I play a very huge role in the community right here in Nigeria. We're looking at a situation whereby it's friendly ecosystem partnership between the stakeholders and government. So we have that synergy. It is that synergy that is going to solidify the framework, that is going to send a message to someone in New York, someone in Argentina, someone in Paris, and some other countries to make sure that, they are safe with because the truth is that they need to have that confidence that their funds are going to be safe, their business are going to be safe. And
their taxes should not be too much.
Exactly, exactly. So all of that, all of that works together. Friendly ecosystem where you don't tax the people to death. It's a new ecosystem, so you take it one step at a time. And the meeting is coming very soon, I think on the 20th with the Nigerian Revenue Service, so that we can harmonize all of that and see this is what is good so that you don't over-regulate and get people running again.
And the CBN governor seems to be friendly with you people, yeah?
Yeah, they don't used to like us before.
He's heading... No, because the banks never used to like... I don't know if they have liked it now.
They have to like us.
You can't have transactions and indicate that it's a cryptocurrency transaction.
Now the CBN has a crypto office. So,
I mean, the banks have no choice.
Exactly.
If their regulator has accepted cryptocurrency, yeah?
Exactly, yeah.
All right. Okay, good to have you.
Just to double tap, I just wanted to say that also it's important that it's decentralized is for Nigeria, but also going to other places like Kenya and South Africa and Senegal, where we can bridge that gap as far as the language, regulation, and how we move.
Yeah. So we're not just on our own, we're also connecting. All right, thank you so much, gentlemen. Nova Phoenix Cook, convener, Decentralized Nigeria, and Rume Ofi, convener, Decentralized Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much.